All right, jumping into our next match here. Let's see what we got going on. We got Cloverwolf versus just Wolf.
Blanket.
All right, let's see if we can keep track of these names throughout this one. Just got to remember to call my man Clover. We got the JP and the Luke coming in for this game. How you feeling about it?
I mean, winners finals means they are here for a reason. Wolf, Cloverwolf, both Wolves, in fact. Let's see who's the alpha here.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be so hard to keep track of these names throughout the set. If you're feeling bad, just say Wolf and you're good.
Yeah, we have the pro tag versus the villain of this game, JP. Now, I'm curious to see what options that Wolf has to represent here. Is he able to use the mechanics in full force to kind of get through like the obstacle course that JP likes to throw out?
Yeah, absolutely. The Ryu coming out, actually. Let's see how this goes. Now, this is an interesting matchup because JP, obviously the ultimate zoner, but Ryu, I mean, he likes to sit back and get those installs, so I'm really curious, what range will he play at with this Ryu?
Ziffy have to find a way to get close here. You know, Tatsu is a projectile-involved move. There's not too many in that game, but setting the pace with a drive rush normal is a good way to start. Make sure we set the tone and get it.
That Tatsu has so much range as well. I imagine that Cloverwolf is going to try to bait it out with those fake fireballs. We already saw one coming out. We'll see if that continues to be a trend or if Wolf finds a way past just like this.
Yeah, that's facts. Okay, there we go. Wolf trying to keep his turn here. Drive impact, you ain't reacting, but you're taking some damage. And to the turret combo. You don't see too many do that, but Wolf is optimized.
Great parry usage from Wolf there, aware of his defensive options against JP, which is such a huge part of the JP matchup for any character. And look at how well he got that jump in right when Clover was stuck in end leg.
And that wasn't a lazy jump either. That was a well-timed jump, and when you got good reads like that, it's going to be paying off dividends.
And now look at this. He's forcing Clover into using regular normals because the moment he doesn't, he just gets hit.
My man is countering in. I'm only imagining that was a misinput, but still has the Denjin install on here. And I think it's going to be a great answer, unless my man's Cloverwolf just comes in and mixes you.
Yeah, look at the damage off of that one mistake. Clover coming back with a vengeance. Okay, now that install doing damage, the donkey kick, sending him into the corner, and that drive rush continuing with the corner carry.
Man, Wolf is just doing a good job. Okay. EX Amnesia and great parry. Wolf knowing the exact timing to parry the projectiles. Okay, level 2. It's so scary because you don't have enough health.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do to dodge all of that when Clover's that close to you.
Once again, a well-timed jump coming out from Wolf here. And it really seems when you're in the mid-range, that is where Ryu just loves to play, right? It's hard for Clover to kind of, like, even walk back without getting clipped, right?
Exactly. Like, it's just close enough that all of Clover's options become super unsafe with that fireball game. And his, like, footsie's options aren't as solid as Ryu's.
Amazing timing on the parry on the portal there, too. I mean, we've seen so many times that Cloverwolf likes to teleport in, but here comes Wolf. He's so good at just reversing. I swear he gets us all the time.
Yeah, he keeps finding that same answer to get Wolf back out, but so far, Wolf has been able to get in just enough on every one of these rounds, just like that, to put him over the edge over Clover.
Oh, a late DP means a full punish counter coming out from Wolf.
Yeah, you just got to hold that, and now you're all the way back across the screen, and you have to get back in. It's the mini game, right?
Ooh, the late teleport. Wolf was also ready, but not ready for the amnesia once again. Able to parry everything. All right, Wolf is definitely syncopated, I will say.
I'm surprised that Clover didn't go for any grabs there, because I don't think Wolf had any counterplay to that, really.
I mean, in that situation, you hold on to that for later. But now you got to hold all these ghosts. And there it is. There's the throw like we were talking about earlier, right?
You're right. I see what you're doing. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, it's like everybody has like a mental cue, right? And you have to wait and like pull it out when it most matters. And right now, you know, it could just turn all around. Oh, don't press any buttons.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, you don't want to.
That's the demo check right there. Like, did you play the demo? Do you know that this is plus on hit?
Yeah, right there. Wolf try to pull the DI, but you do need life because it is just armor, so CloverWolf able to swing through.
Interesting use of the EX Fireball there from Wolf. It ended up working out for him. Certainly unexpected, which is probably why it worked so well. But Clover answering back, got himself into the range he wants to be, and now the onus is on Wolf to get in.
Oh, this time using the teleport in and put him right back in full screen. Tatsu all the way in. That was a hell of a read, Wolf.
That's what I was talking about earlier. That Tatsu just goes full screen. If you get the right read, you're just in.
Okay, and that's something that he kind of picked up from Evil Ryu, is that hop kick, but cheeky stuff, but now you get hit with the level 3. It is full screen. Also one of the coolest in the game. Check it out.
Yeah, this animation is so sick. A little bit Mortal Kombat-esque, honestly.
Yeah, this character is definitely playing some NRS games for sure.
Yeah, my man JP straight from an anime fighter.
Wow, and the stuff on the drive rush, yeah, I mean, that's a good thing for top players to kind of do, is you only have about like so many frames to react to that, but CloverWolf has those reactions.
Yes, he does. Speaking of reactions, good stuff from Clover there, getting the reaction and the punish off of it and continuing with this corner pressure. Yeah, look how you were talking about this earlier, the way he's able to stall and force the extra parry time, losing that drive.
Yeah, it's going to be very important because you definitely want to be up in drive gauge. As you just lost it all the way there, you're going to be put full screen while taking some damage. And now this is where JP is at his strongest.
Yeah, Ryu on burnout against JP just feels so bad, which to be fair is true of every character against JP, but like, what do you do here?
Yeah, you see there, Wolf is trying to make another read with a Tatsu. Desperation calls, but opportunity knocks for CloverWolf.
Yeah, that's just a checkmate situation. The counterplay is don't let it happen in the first place. It's like, how do you get out of the corner? Just don't get put in the corner. Problem solved.
Okay, there we go. Wolf cycling through with the throw loops. Once again, Wolfing the jab just for the timing.
Okay, the early jab coming out from Wolf there. He had the right read on the wake-up option, just the execution was a little off. And again, now Clover gets the right read this time and forces himself out of that corner.
I like it. Just use the parry and jump away.
Yeah, nice and simple. Force Wolf to play this game when you've got the health deficit like this. Don't make him play his own game. Don't let him get into these corner situations, because as soon as you do, it's just over.
Yeah, great time there for the pull, the overhead. Maybe a little risky because we've seen how on time CloverWolf has been with the EX reversals, but...
Oh, okay. That's something you don't see every day. The run-in overhead from a JP player. Using that overhead again.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to pull it out. You got to mix up your options.
Okay, I'm surprised Wolf didn't get punished for that one. Clover tried, but he was a little misspaced.
Yeah, we're seeing, the lack of zoning in this mid-range because he has to play some footsies with Ryu, and that's kind of hard to do sometimes.
Yeah, Clover feels like he's at such an awkward spot in that mid-range because of that. You finally think you have an opening, and oops, you got level 3.
Shinsho coming out. This is looking great for Wolf so far, but yeah, I definitely agree.
Oh, the reaction, okay.
He's able to recover just in time. The shimmy bait.
But he gets away with it. There was no grabs or anything like that there. Well, interesting to see if he brings it out in the next time around, but at this point, I feel like he's got to use everything in his toolkit or it's going to be GG right here, right now on this game. We're going to game 4.
Yeah, it definitely was GG. You said it best here. And yeah, that exact spacing, we talked about it so many times, but that crouching medium kick is not always just a good button, but it puts you at the right spacing to react to drive impact and get those good jump-ins like we saw from Wolf.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of jump-ins, Wolf going for the mid-screen jump-in there, just getting over that fireball. That's pretty safe. It's a good approach option because it makes sure you don't get hit by something like that.
Okay, we're seeing Wolf trying to bulldog his way in. Okay, just
that was
a conversion.
I don't know, that jump was a little messy there. Maybe Wolf getting a little too excited with those. He is low on life. He's got to take risks, so I at least respect that he's trying something.
Okay, using the EX fireball to get some space. Oh, just outside of the range of the DI. You cannot test Wolf reactions. He is going to be on point.
And the cross-up on that Tatsu, forcing Clover back into the corner. That massive life lead is gone just like that. The install, and that is going to be it for the round.
And let's take a step back there. That's what happens when you kind of like autopilot. We saw CloverWolf try to go for the EX reversal to get another amnesia attempt, and that spiraled out of control for Wolf to win the game. It got, we saw the burnout and everything.
Ooh, great overhead there from Wolf. We've been seeing him use that so sparingly, but every time he throws it out, it just connects. He's using it so sparingly, right?
Okay, there we go. DI in.
Stuck in the
Making
corner.
it count, get some damage as well.
Is this it? This might be it.
Oh, this could be it with one.
Oh, this is it!
Is level 3. Sure you can.
He doesn't even wait for the animation. He's out of there.
Perfect KO. What a statement. Coming out from Wolf.
I think he figured out the matchup.
He definitely solved something. We'll see how it goes. That was just winner's finals. Now, losers cloverwolf is a different beast. We'll see how it happens later on.
Yeah, that's a very good point. He's got a lot of opportunities to bring it back through the loser side of things, and you know he's going to want to.
All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break.